Dysfunctional family rules. Hi, I'm Angie. Thanks for joining me here at Life Squared.
Welcome to Life Squared, brought to you by the Perfectly Imperfect Network, from imperfect folk everywhere.
Dysfunctional family rules. Now, these rules apply to family units that are dysfunctional, but sometimes perhaps the entire family isn't dysfunctional. It may have one or two members that are. It still holds true for people that are dysfunctional within the family unit. Number one, silence. Whatever's bothering them, they just refuse to tell you. Entire families can be like that. They never talk about anything that is not glowing. Now, they'll talk about other people, but not people or issues within their own family. They may also talk about family members when family members aren't around to defend themselves. But as a rule, they just remain silent. Number two, they're in denial. They deny the fact that they have any issues. And that brings about a whole slew of other problems. Number three, dysfunctional families generally always have a scapegoat. That scapegoat is the person they blame for all their own dysfunction. If they have an alcohol problem, that scapegoat will have an alcohol problem. If they have financial problems, everybody's got financial problems. If they're a liar, they blame everybody and tell stories about the scapegoat as if they're the liar. But generally, dysfunctional families always have scapegoats. Number four, they're rigid, okay? They're rigid as in they just don't color outside the lines ever. They have their own set of rules, probably unspoken rules, and they never break them. It could be hamburgers on Friday night, but they generally have a lot more rules that have issues that it causes. Number five, there is lots of discipline. They will discipline a lot. Now, the discipline is not always meaningful. It sometimes is screaming and yelling, but they generally have lots of discipline. Number six, they isolate members that don't think like them or don't go along with the dysfunctional family rules. They will isolate them and make them outcasts of the family. How do you change the family? What can the family do to change? Or what can you try to do if you see these dysfunctions in your own family or a family member? First of all, you start out with honesty. Just talk about the issues when they come up. Because then you're not boiling over with anger. You let it build up and you build it up and you insert your own set of facts that didn't really necessarily happen. And if you talk about it when it comes up, it's not going to be near as big an issue. Number two, communication goes along with honesty. Communicate. Talk about it. Don't go into denial. Number three, if a family has a certain amount of intimacy, if they love unconditionally, you need to help bring about that for that kind of intimacy and respect to take place. Meaning you don't need to air your family's dirty laundry all over the town. Number four, flexibility. Not everybody is like us, even in our own family. And we sometimes just need to accept that and choose our battles and move on and love them no matter what. Don't make love conditional. That is the best way to combat a dysfunctional family. And be honest about yourself. Because if you're blaming other people for your own faults, you got a lot of work to do. But guess what? You can do it. So I want to thank you for joining us here today. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell your friends about us. Remember, our call is on YouTube is Life 2 for 2. If you subscribe, you don't even need to worry about it because you'll know what we're doing when we're doing it. Again, thanks for joining me here. I'm Angie Lynn at Life Squared.
We really appreciate you joining us today at Life Squared on the Perfectly Imperfect Network. To get more content, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Thanks for watching.